What is up, everybody, and welcome back to yet another live trading video. So let's get right into it because today the bias is a little bit more complicated, and I'm going to take a little bit of time to explain to you guys what I'm seeing today because I feel like a lot of people are going to get this wrong about today. So today is August 12th. It is Wednesday at 9:19 a.m. We have 10 minutes until market open. And yeah, I mean, so far for this week, I've been completely break even. I've had 2 break evens yesterday, and then I had a break even on Monday. So it's just been 3 break evens, super unfortunate. But yeah, so I'll run you guys through this bias real quick and just explain to you what I am seeing. So if we're looking on the 4-hour time frame, we're obviously extremely bullish right now. We rejected this 4-hour gap, which was the most discounted in this range here, and then we've been just pumping since then. We've been disrespecting bearish. If we go on the 1-hour, completely disrespecting all of these high time frame bearish gaps, and we've just been running higher. So today is actually CPI day. So we had this huge CPI candle, 200-point candle, and I'll explain how that relates to the bias because it's a little bit more of an interesting thing today. So we have this 4-hour unmitigated bearish all the way down in this range, and then I marked out this London low, which we low-key don't even need to mark out, I'm not gonna lie. But anyways, so as you guys can see here, our data low, or we have data lows and we had data highs, but we just took data highs. But anyway, so we had this huge 200-point candle. So why is this important? This CPI candle right here traded into these 2 hours. It traded into both of these 2-hour gaps, the most discounted one of the range even. So what does this mean? This means that a lot of people probably are thinking that if we want to see prices higher, we're going to have to sweep this 2-hour internal low. But we already rejected this 2-hour gap strongly. Do I really need to see the market go all the way back down to this low just to send us back up? No, I don't think that that's necessary. So I don't really expect price to go all the way back down to this data low. I marked it out, of course, just in case we do see that, but I really do not expect that to happen. So I'm going to delete this data high because we just took that out. But as for our draws on liquidity for today, I mean, we have this weekly high, which it looks like we have been in a 4-hour buy model too, and then in an even bigger like daily buy model, or no, I guess it's still 4-hour. We are heading towards this monthly high. So even if we do take this weekly high, I'm honestly not convinced that we're gonna just reverse our position off of that. Honestly, I think we're just gonna keep like pushing higher. Let me see, do we have like any other unfilled gaps that we could target around here? Not really, low-key, not really. So I guess it would just be that monthly high. But yeah, so what do I want to see 930 do today? We are going to open up this 15-minute gap here on both NQ and ES in 7 minutes at market open. So I would be okay with just seeing a retrace into that and then us getting longs. And then even more ideally, I'd like to see us tap this 30-minute rejection block, which is the wick that traded into that 2-hour. As you guys can see, we had a huge rejection off of that. So in a perfect world, we would get something like this, where 930 opens low, taps that rejection block, and then we just get instantaneous reaction, get an inversion somewhere around here, and then we can just target this weekly high or the monthly high above. So that is basically all that I'm looking for today. And yeah, that's kind of why I wanted to take a second to explain this, because I bet that a lot of people are probably going to fade trading today because they're going to wait to get that data low taken, and it's or not daily low. They're going to wait to see that data low get taken, and it's just never going to happen because we don't have to go down there. Like, this is already technically a protected low. You could view it as a protected low since we traded into this high time frame gap and then rejected off of that. So it's like we don't need to see the market go all the way back down there just for us to be able to get along. But yeah, hopefully we get this 15-minute here. That would be really nice. Then we could kind of get like 2 key levels sponsoring us. But yeah, definitely bullish today. The only reason, or not the only reason, but the only way that I would be bearish today is either if we pump all the way to this monthly high and then we just completely reject it, then I'd maybe consider being bearish. But still, we just have so much high time frame low resistance leading up to all-time highs that it's like I don't really think we're gonna be bearish. Like I don't see price being bearish unless if we like completely have like a 930 open low and we just completely dump all the way down And then if we inverse this 4 hour at 10 a.m., like let's say price is like somewhere around here, we inverse the 4 hour, then I would maybe be open to seeing shorts at that point if we get like some type of sponsorship, of course. So yeah, I mean, that is basically the bias for the day. I did that faster than I thought I was going to. I mean, I guess it is pretty self-explanatory. It's just kind of something that a lot of people don't really think about when it's stuff like this where like your news candle will trade into a gap and how you should treat that, because I have fallen victim to that myself where I'm like targeting data highs, for example, but data highs is a protected high inside of like a 4 hour or something like that. So like technically we don't need to go back there. But yeah, so my account is basically at 50,000. We've had 3 break evens this week, so it's been pretty unfortunate. But I mean, hopefully we can get a dub today. I do like this structure. I mean, I like what I'm seeing here. I think that we have really good potential to get something today. We'll just have to see though, because with that CPI candle being so damn big, like I don't think I've seen a 200-point CPI in a minute. There is definitely a possibility that we kind of just use up our volatility for the day and then we're gonna just like chop around. So it's possible, but I could also see today being really good. So it just depends on what we get. Not gonna force anything. Like I said, I mean, you guys have seen if you've been watching these videos that I've been trading this funded really carefully, just watching my risk and kind of like only taking the setups that I feel confident in. Yes, I mean, like all the ones that I went break even on would have been losers. So thankfully, I'm doing good with going break even on trades. But yeah, I mean, yesterday I missed out on a really nice trade after I logged off. But I had already taken my 2 trades for the day, and that's my rule. Once I take 2 trades, if they're both break evens, I kind of just log off, just because at that point, if I get break even twice, I'm probably just like on the wrong side of the market, and I don't want to keep trying whatever I was trying was clearly wrong. So yeah, that's why I logged off a little early yesterday, but it did end up being a fantastic day after I logged off. There was like super textbook continuation pullback in a 15 minute. So I saw a lot of people take, which was really nice, but kind of what was against my rules, even if I would have taken it, because it would have been my 3rd trade of the day. So it is what it is. I'm not mad about it. But yeah, I mean, hopefully today we get like a Judas swing or something like that. We actually haven't gotten a Judas swing all week. We had one on Monday, but it was like no inversion. It was just CISD. You could have only taken it off of a CISD, so not exactly the most ideal thing in the world. So we also opened up this 5 minute and made this internal low. Just marking it down so I can like know that it's there, but I mean ideally would for sure need to see a lower pullback. Yeah, so in this leg there's like really no other gaps to target like at all. Like really nothing left to target here. So what is this range even? It's like oh fuck, wrong way. Yeah, like we do not have shit to target if we take this weekly high. Yeah, okay, we just took it. Well, okay, that's kind of unfortunate, but yeah, it still has the draws intact, so it's like I don't really care. I still feel good about being bullish. But yeah, I mean, let's see what we get here. 9:30 open in around a minute. Like I said, I'm hoping for like a Judas type setup, get done with my day really fast. This week has been really mid for me, but I have seen people doing good. It hasn't been like the worst price action in the world. Monday was great. Yesterday was great too, if you would have just held off until that later session trade. But yeah, so both of these days could have been winning days for sure. Monday was completely my fault, and then I mean yesterday was already got break even twice, so I'm gonna just log off at that point, like I said. But yeah, hopefully we can get a dub here. Definitely want to start this account off with a dub. Would be huge. And let's see what we got. If we get like a nice 930 wick, that would be low-key fire to target as well. Just depends. Depends on what we get here completely. I hope we open all the way down into that 15-minute, but I guess I don't know. I don't know what we're gonna do. How far away are we from this? Like 45 points-ish away, so it's not that far, but it's like, I don't know. Okay. We did open up a 930 high here, which I like. I do like that. We tap the 5-minute internal on ES. ES looks like it's going for that 15-minute. NQ's kind of just fucking around right now. Lagging behind big time. Okay, so ES taps this. If NQ taps the 5-minute, maybe I'd be down to see something. Oh, fuck. Okay, we tapped this 30-minute on ES. But we just have no manipulation on NQ whatsoever. Like, we literally haven't manipulated anything. So even though ES looks great, it's like NQ is just not really doing anything. There we go. Alright, keep going lower here for me. Maybe we'll actually get something good. Alright, there we tap the rejection block on ES. And we tap the 15-minute there on NQ. Maybe this will be a long setup here. Maybe. Could definitely get this. We could definitely get this. Looks like we're going for this RB on NQ as well, which was ideally, I said I want to see both the rejection block and, what's it called? And the 15-minute get tapped. So if we do get both of those, it'd be low-key sick. Opening up a 30-minute now. We have that 1 minute as well. Shit, okay. Do we want to tap this rejection block? That is the question. I don't love this 1 minute at all. I really don't like that. It's so high up. Like, the risk reward is just going to be awful. Well, we tap the rejection block here. We're opening up this 2 minute in a couple minutes, couple seconds here. Maybe we get this 2 minute. Who knows? Maybe. We tapped everything now. So yeah, I mean, my highest time frame in this leg is this 2 minute. So I do low-key have to wait for this, but I don't hate this at all. I think that this is pretty solid, not gonna lie. The risk reward isn't bad. If we do want to get this close here, I don't hate this. It's not bad. You have a good point to go break even there with that 930 high. Because we just got to see what we want to get here. And I could completely be wrong, and we could want to be going down all the way to that data low. But what I was saying was it's just not like necessary. We don't need that data low for us to be able to go higher. I still think that we could definitely see this though. This 2 minute here. Maybe we want to tap CE. Just depends. I mean, the rejection block itself should be all that we need. Paired with that 15 minute, we tap the 30 minute on ES. We've gotten more than enough manipulation for us to be able to take this trade. Well, we're opening up this 3 minute here now in 30 seconds, which is pretty much the same risk to reward. So yeah, we open up that 3 minute here. I hope we don't use this 3 minute to like send us lower. That would be really annoying. But could be possible if we want to just see something lower. Like this could potentially be a trade. Oh shit, we have a 4 minute. But not a 5 minute, not a 5 minute, yeah. Well, okay, well we do have that 4 minute. If we go just stop loss at the body there. The 100-point stop loss is low-key insane, I'm not gonna lie. Low-key crazy as fuck. I'm gonna run stop loss placement just kind of based off of where we get our close and all that. But this 930 high would for sure be our break even. And then I'd be honestly okay with just letting this run all the way up to that monthly high. Just yeah, I'd be cool with that. I don't love the massive stop loss. Like even if I risk one. Like I'm literally gonna have to be going in this with like 1 micro or some shit. I hope we don't. Yeah, okay, we're holding this 30 second. I really don't want to see us use that 15 second to send us lower. Or that 4 minute, sorry. I want us to just like inverse this shit and go up. Like we've gotten the manipulation lower that I wanted. So at this point, like I really just want to see us continue that overnight trend, you know. We were super bullish overnight. We got the close there for if you're taking a continuation short out of that 4 minute, but yeah, that's unfortunate. Still waiting to close the 1 minute here. Do we hold the 1 minute? We do not hold the 1 minute. So this could be your continuation. Oh, fuck, that's a long position. I guess this could be a short that you could take. I don't like this at all. It's targeting like, I don't even know, targeting CE. This could be a trade that you take. For sure, could be a trade that you take, but I don't think it makes any sense. We have no key level whatsoever. Now we're opening up a 5-minute up here. Yeah, we rejected that 4 minutes super, super strongly. I'd probably be break even at this point if I would have taken this, but I don't think that trade makes any sense. Well, okay, unfortunately, I don't like what I'm seeing here. We're kind of just selling off. I guess we swept that weekly high and then we just pumped lower. Yeah, you could have cooked if you took this short, but I just don't think it makes any sense to take something like this. You would have had a TP there as well because ES just tapped CE. Well, yeah, I don't like what I'm seeing so far today. This looks really ass. I mean, I'm hopeful for longs. The bias is still bullish for me. It wouldn't make any sense for us to be bearish. But, I mean, you never know. We did tap CE of the rejection block on ES now. So maybe, just maybe, that is what sends us higher. If we get this 5-minute inverse, I would take it. I like that wick that we put in place there to maybe send us higher. Looks like we're rejecting that level, but at the end of the day, it could mean nothing. Who knows, maybe NQ would want to lead the way here and give us that inverse now. I mean, maybe we get this 5-minute. I don't think we're going to get it here, but potentially we get it. We're already about to open up a new 15-minute candle. So we are technically inversing that 15 minute. Although I don't feel confident in anything that ES is doing right now, besides this wick, I feel like NQ has the potential to want to go higher now. We have that SMT at the C of the gap of the rejection block. I still feel super bullish, bro. I still feel really bullish. Like, look at this trend. Like, is this something I want to be shorting? No. Maybe we get an SMT at that low. Well, that would be an SMT. Bro. Some bullshit like this about to play out, watch. Off of that SMT. Bro, the second we got that SMT, we're just pumping now. Yeah, like this 1 to 3 bullshit. It's about to play out. Whoever took this, bro, good on you. That was a good setup. SMT at C of the gap. 15-second inverse instantaneously. Yeah, that shit's running. That shit's running straight to TP. Holy shit. Yeah, you literally could have smacked like almost 1 to 4 off of that. Like, holy, bro. Well, we might get that 5-minute inverse now at least. Yeah, if we get this, I'll take it with just like one. Or fuck, dude. First reward is so bad. All right, we'll buy into that there. We got the 5-minute inverse on NQ. We had the SMT at the low. Reacting off of that 15-minute and 30-minute rejection block. Stop loss at the body of this displacing candle, just for risk purposes, because the stop loss here is massive. I didn't want to take this with like $100 risk. Don't think that made any sense. And then we're break even at this 930 high here. Oh, brother. ES is just fucking me right now. Where was that? Yeah. And yeah, like I said, we're break even here at the 930 high. We had the SMT at the low. Unfortunately, it looks like ES wants to respect that 5-minute. Yeah, we're getting cooked here. Fuck, dude. Well, I mean, it is what it is, bro. I felt so good about longs today. I don't understand. Like, you have little bullshit like this playing out, and then 5-minute inverses get cooked. ES is just holding the fuck out of that 5-minute. Yeah, I'm definitely getting cooked here. Yeah, and I get stopped out there. Unfortunate for a $248 loss, so at least I managed my risk well. But yeah, bro, ES is just respecting the 5-minute now, and yeah, I don't know, bro. I guess I'm just on like the wrong side of the market today. This was ridiculous. This 15-second trade, bro. That was ridiculous. Shit played out in a matter of seconds. Or no, entry was here. Yeah, okay, well, I got cooked there. It's unfortunate. I'm gonna remark out my trade just for my journaling purposes. But yeah, I got absolutely cooked there. I guess I wasn't. I mean, I was paying attention to ES, but I felt good about that inverse on NQ. I mean, it is what it is, I guess. We had our entry at 29899.25. Or wait, no, my bad. 2996.75. That's my first L in a while. Very, very unfortunate there. Yeah, it looks like this is getting cooked even harder. Alright, I guess that'll do. And then, yeah, the stop loss here. And got absolutely cooked on this one. Absolutely fucking obliterated. Yeah, ES is just, you literally use that 5 minute and then just ran lower, which is really unfortunate. I mean, I'm not gonna log off yet because, like, I'm not. I took my 1L, but I don't like log off after an L. Yeah, just really, really ass price action today, to be honest. Just super choppy. Yeah, like we inverse the 5 minute on NQ so nicely off of the SMT at the low, and then ES just Loki should have been a fade just because of how ES was like wicking that 5 minute, but yeah, you could have ripped this short potentially. I mean, you didn't really have a key level on NQ. Shorts are just playing today, bro. They're playing. Had we just wicked it on NQ, I would have considered a short, but like, bro, just doesn't make any sense. I guess it's chill. If that was the setup that was only on NQ, I'd literally probably take that like 9 out of 10 times, but ES was just so shitty, and I kind of ignored that fact, unfortunately for me. We didn't inverse the 4 minute on NQ, but we inversed the 5 minute. Like, what the fuck, bro? That's actually insane, bro. I got instantly stopped out. Like, my shit went entered here straight fucking down. Wholly wrong side of the market. It just, the bias, like, all this doesn't make any sense because we should be just bullish off of this. But, like, And we're still rejecting that shit strongly. Like, does not make any sense that we want to be bearish and take a 5-minute short. Like, even if I would have taken that, that would have been a bad trade. All right, well, it's 10 a.m. now. We've created this new 1 hour gap here, which maybe we use to send us higher. Yeah, so we created this 1 hour gap here on NQ, which we could maybe use to send us higher, but still, bro, I don't know about longs after that crazy shit. Yeah, potentially off of this, we get a long. Off of the 1 hour. But, I mean, I don't know. Genuinely do not know. Lesson learned from today is pay attention to ES, bro. If ES is just like wicking a gap like that, even if NQ's inversing it, then fade that shit. Same with the 4 minute. Missed that too. Do we want to manipulate here into this 1 hour? Wonder how 10 a.m. played out. Well, we tap this hourly gap here. Bro, I would have bought there, not gonna lie. I'll do this 1 minute if we get it. Hold it the 1 minute, we held it. Holded, I meant held, lol. Fuck, dude, I would have bought it that 15-second. Ugh. God damn it, bro. Fucking missed that. I would have bought this shit right here. I was deadass trying to. Fuck me, dude. It's fucking cooked. This 1 minute still isn't bad risk to reward though, so I'm cool with it. All right, bought there. We'll go break even here. And I mean, yeah, we'll let this one ride here off of the 1 hour long towards that internal high. Break even there, targeting just that internal high right there. Put an alarm here. I feel good about this. I like ES is kind of holding that 1 minute there. Got our inversion here. I could have gotten a way nicer entry with that 15-second, but it is what it is. I missed it. We got the 1 minute there. And yeah. So that's our trade. If this stops me out or breaks me even, then I'm done for the day. It was off of a 1 hour. We got super nice rejection off of it. I did want to take this 15-second here, which we low-key would have been like around a 1-to-1 at this point. But I mean, hey, it is what it is. You can't get them all. But yeah, it's unfortunate. I did really, really like that setup, that 15-second, but I fucking missed it. I mean, I still feel good about this 1 minute though. It's honestly just even higher confirmation. It's just the risk to reward is a little bit worse for that. And yeah, we're gonna just hold that until this internal high here, this 4 minute, 5 minute high. It's the 4 minute internal high though. Yeah, we'll just hold that shit until there. Where is that high on ES? Is it here? Holy shit, yeah, we're far from there. I do feel good about this though. Like this has really no reason to fail other than ES being so shit all day and like not knowing what the hell it wants to do. There, we had a nice push there. Trail my stop loss to the body a little bit. Super, super close to that break even there. So yeah, that break even is a 2-minute internal. It's a 1-minute internal high, but it's like the highest internal high leading up to our TP. So yeah, I'm cool with that being there as our break even. We just need ES to stop fucking wicking these gaps and just like close through them. But yeah, I feel good about this trade. Definitely way, way better of a setup than the one that we took before this. I mean, that setup wasn't bad, but there was two things that I could have paid more attention to prevent that loss. One being the 4-minute time frame, and two just being ES and what the hell ES was doing there. But I like this a lot more. I'm not gonna lie. I like this a lot more. ES is looking great now. Definitely a fan of what I'm seeing. Just get me break even here, please. Come on. Trail my stop. All right, we're break even there. I'm gonna give this a little bit of room to breathe because I do feel good about this. Now the only thing is, my only question is, do I hold this until the 930 high or no? I'm not going fully break even yet, just because I really like how ES is looking. I love that displacement that we had. I want to give this a chance. We shouldn't be rejecting a 1 minute when we've already inversed all these other 1 minutes. Man, fuck, dude. I'm going break even. Fuck this. And yeah, we get break even there again. Well, I mean, that's an unfortunate break even right there. I felt really good about that setup, but I mean, fuck can you do? I'm glad I went break even when I did, but yeah, dude, I felt so good about that. This might just be one of those days, bro. It might just be one of those days where you just don't get shit. Bro, this 15-second, oh my god, bro. How the fuck did I miss this? Like, I was literally, I mean, it's on video. I was literally scrambling to get my position tool set up so I could enter this shit right there. And I would have just taken it up to here. Oh my god, bro. Fuck me, dude. Look at that risk reward. Yeah, that's a trade that I wanted, but missed it, and then we got break even on this one. Well, guys, I'm honestly going to call it there. That's my second trade. So, unfortunately, ending that day red here. I'm just kind of adjusting this so I can get it right for my journaling. Unfortunately, we're ending the day red there. Completely my mistake of why that was a red day. I took a setup that really was not ideal, but it is what it is. It happens sometimes. This trade I could for sure see playing out. I think this is definitely a break-even raid type of trade. Could definitely see this one playing. 29904.75. All right, but yeah, looking good for our screenshot. But yeah, guys, unfortunately, ended this day red here. And yeah, I mean, it is what it is. Sometimes it happens. You can't win every day. I was on a pretty solid win streak, bro. My eyes are fucking burning me. I was on a pretty solid win streak, but I mean, unfortunately, I had to come to an end there. It is what it is. At least um, I protected my capital well by going break even on that last one, and I risked well on that first setup. I only did around 250 risk. Could have even sized even lower, but it's chill. I'm not mad about it. It's one tiny loss. Doesn't affect me. I could take another like 8 of those and be fine. So yeah, I'm really disappointed about this trade getting break even because I could for sure see this running, but it is what it is. Sometimes you get those break evens. But yeah, bro, my most annoying thing about today is missing this 15-second. That was such a good play. If you took that, that was such a good fucking play. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it for this video. If you do want to check out any of my other videos, I have a ton of other live trading videos from like the last 2 weeks I've been doing them. And then I have backtesting videos, more backtesting videos coming as well. Comment down below if you want to see me do any other types of content. And yeah, I mean, today was a losing day, but I mean, as you guys can see, if you want to learn anything from today, my trading wasn't the best. You kind of see where I went wrong. And you also see where I went right. I did do some things really well. But at the end of the day, pay attention to the fact that took an L. And I mean, yeah, was I annoyed? Yeah, very, very annoyed, but didn't crash out, didn't blow my account, nothing. So yeah, guys, just I guess there's good things to learn from days like today. But until the next one, I will definitely catch you guys. Peace out.